Welcome to my channel. This is KK with the Illuminated Path. Thank you so much for taking the time to stop by and check out the channel. Really appreciate all of your likes, subscribes, shares. Means a lot to me. I'm new to YouTube, and so just trying to get started here. Been doing tarot for a really long time, but you know, still trying to get used to talking to a camera. So bear with me. It's less than 2 weeks out. So, okay, before I begin though, I just want to remind you of this, that this is a collective reading. It's not a one-to-one, so it may not resonate entirely with you. But if that's the case, just, you know, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't try to make it fit. Now, I will tell you this on the flip side, because you're here for a reason. And so there will be something here for you. Now, it may not be in the way that you expect. You know, may not be so that everything aligns with you. It may be, you know, sometimes tarot is for telling you what you need to know. I mean, or something that you may be not even aware of by actually seeing it in the cards spread out in front of your face. And that's how it works. So you can, all things can work in your favor. You just have to, you know, learn how to respond positively to them so that you can relate to it in a more positive way, and then you'll get a positive effect from it. So I'm going to leave that up to you. I'm going to do the Celtic cross first. I'll get all the cards and we'll talk about the meanings, spirit guides and guardian angels. What is it that Aries needs to know for their highest good for the month of December? By the way, I do say, you know, this is the monthly December reading, but I always say, because I don't believe in coincidences, that when you find this reading is when you're meant to find it, period. Okay? So out with the Queen of Cups first in the basic position. 1. I'm using these cards because they're so easy to see for the people that like to and know the cards. Crossed by the 3 of Wands, challenged by. Three of Cups in the reverse, 9 of Cups up top, Ace of Wands in the near future, Justice in the subconscious position. Here, I'll move these over closer to the camera. 10 of Cups, 7, 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, Page of Cups. Okay, bear with me here. Get a theme card, and then we'll talk about the meanings. Let me do that again. That wasn't the best shuffle. Oh my, that wasn't either. Third time's a charm. There we go. Okay. Me about December. Okay, so this is what to keep in mind in December. The theme, embrace the flow of life. I like it. Embrace the flow of life. Okay, so let's begin with the first card. The first card out is, of course, the King of Cups. Okay, so now first I'll remind you of this, that tarot is not about the gender of the card, it's about the energy of the card. So the King of Cups is you know, all kings are leaders and they take responsibility for their actions. This King of Cups is he's like, would be a great person to be in a relationship with. Okay, is very kind, compassionate, wants to take care of you, absolutely, but not the best at expressing his emotional side. Kind of keeps those feelings a little bit close to the chest, okay? But overall, awesome energy here. So let's see, Aries. Is this you, or are you dealing with the King of Cups? In other words, a person that emulates these qualities. Now, normally I would say that it's you, but it might be in this case, because you're challenged by, you must be emulating this energy yourself, by the Three of Wands. Okay, the Three of Wands in a challenging position here tells me that you're, you've put some things out into the world. You've actually taken some actions in various ways in your life, whether it be with, some kind of passionate type endeavor, like creativity, job, something like that. But you're still waiting to see the fruits of your labor. Like you haven't really, this is the quote unquote waiting for your ship to come in card. So you're challenged by that. You don't see anything coming as of yet. Okay, so I feel like this is giving you a little bit of frustration. In your recent past, I see that you have the Three of Cups. This shows that, togetherness, celebration, being in, well, just good spirits and happy times in the past, okay? Enjoying reunions with other people, parties, things like that. In your crowning position is the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is a single energy. So it tells me that you are single and abundant and you don't need anybody to take care of you. You do just fine on your own. And with that comes like, a little bit, not an attitude, but, kind of like, you got everything handled. You know exactly what you want. You're very proficient at doing whatever it is that you do. You have a good head on your shoulders for money and finance. Not to say that you don't always squander away a little bit and waste it on stupid things. Don't we all do that? But, this is someone who's grown into the type of person that can really appreciate the finer things in life and is doing well, okay? Now, before we go on to your near future, let's talk about what's in the subconscious mind. Now, what's in your subconscious mind, Aries, is something is a little bit off kilter. Something is a little bit out of balance in terms of maybe somebody did something that you didn't think was fair, or they, are saying that you aren't acting in a fair way. But this is on your mind, and it's about like, balancing out the scales and trying to make something right. I mean, you may need to offer someone an apology. Or they need to offer you an apology. Now, you will know which way this goes, Aries, because this is your life and this is what's going on with you. So remember, don't make it fit. But clearly in your subconscious mind, you're thinking about making something right, or thinking that somebody needs to make it right with you, okay? It could be, somebody, in some way you may think that you've been treated unfairly, and you're harboring these feelings. And it's actually affecting your actions in the way that you, maybe I would say, quickly react to other people by snapping, or even uncharacteristically so, because it's really in there. It's deep-seated in your mind. You're thinking about it. It's okay, but you just need, it's important to know what you're thinking about, because sometimes we're not aware of it. We do certain things or we react in certain ways, and we don't really know. But I'm going to tell you this without like harping too much on it, that everything, every feeling, every emotion that you have is, it's kind of like a guidepost or a sign, because your feelings and emotions don't just exist in a vacuum, right? If it's like you have to have a belief about something in order for you to feel a certain way. Like, I hope you understand what I mean. But so if something sparks this weird response in you where you're really angry, or you're really, you're really offended or something, or somebody says something that hurts your feelings, that's a deep-seated belief that you have within your subconscious mind that maybe you're not aware of, right? Because if somebody says something that there's no emotional charge on, then it doesn't affect you, right? You don't feel bad about it. You're just, oh, whatever, doesn't matter. So anyway, in your near future is an Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is an awesome new opportunity coming here in the very near future. Okay, it's this card, I like it just because it suggests that the new opportunity is a gift from God, a gift from the universe, literally handing it to you. They're just putting it right out there on a silver platter for you to grab, okay? So this is what's coming. It's a new opportunity. Tell me, Aries, is it a new opportunity? Because the Pentacles represent the like daily lives in terms of money, finance, investments, opportunities, job opportunities, new job opportunities, you know, maybe a new opportunity with the company you're in now. Maybe it's a new, so you'll know, you get the picture. It's something new coming in, and it's a good solid opportunity, okay? Now, in the 7th position is the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is directly related to this, the King of Cups. Okay, so this is your advice to yourself in the 7th position. This is you saying, hey, King of Cups, you have everything you need. You're a responsible leader. You take responsibility for who you are, you know, in life, right? In your relationships, in your responsibilities, and how you, just how you handle yourself and things like that. So what you're saying is the 10 of Cups can be yours, man. You've got everything that you need to do that. Take this advice and continue onward, right? All you need, because you're single now, is a new relationship. Not somebody to complete you, because that's a bunch of BS if you ask me. True successful relationships happen when two independent people, kind, loving people, you know, come together and maintain their individuality, because the whole purpose of a relationship is so that you can learn something from the other person and they can learn from you, right? And you discover who you are. You discover more about yourself because of the other person. You don't like morph into the other person. So this is an awesome place to be in right now, Aries, being a single 9 of Pentacles, right? You don't need anybody, but you want somebody, okay? You desire to have that close, intimate relationship in your life, okay? So, I mean, don't we all, right? So this says, you got it, you can do it, all right? In the next one, now this is, in the 8th position, the 8 of Pentacles, this position is the only position that talks about environmental influences and what may be affecting you. Now, this is a really hardworking card. This is someone honing their craft, someone who is really good at what they are doing and they're creating. See, it's an 8 of Pentacles and you're already at a 9, but it is someone that is doing well. They're earning a good income. Now, this is an external influence. So this is, I would say, someone or some opportunity outside of you that's looking in on you, and they're saying, look, the Aries is a very hard worker. The Aries, when she or he puts his mind to something, does very well at it, right? And is quite adept and capable at what you're doing, okay? Now, with the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, honestly, is like petty squabbling. It's just because 5s are about conflict, or they can be about loss as well. But in this case, it's you know, it's arguments and you know, just stupid little petty arguments. Could be competition amongst someone else. So this is in your hopes and fears position. So maybe at this moment you're having difficulty or a little bit of a challenge in terms of communicating with other people. Maybe you find yourself in these meaningless little silly squabbles. That really, is it more important for you to be right, or is it more important to maintain friendships and in a respectful way, right? I think you should ask yourself that. If you're arguing with people and you're fighting over people, with people, it's like sometimes we have a tendency when we have things in our subconscious mind that are, you know, kind of pushing us along in terms of actions and words and things like that, we tend to project things onto other people and react strongly sometimes when somebody says something to, you know, to us, or when somebody says something to you, Aries. Maybe it's something that's like getting under your skin and you're just annoyed by it, or you're sick of dealing with it, something that's repetitive over and over. So that's the fear here, okay? Now we're going to do this a little bit more depth, but I like the outcome, because this is what you're looking for. This is what you need. I'm going to tell you, the Page of Cups is a new love opportunity, but it is somebody different than you're typically used to dating, okay? It's outside of your comfort zone, and it's someone that will challenge you in ways that you you might not even be prepared for. But that's the thing, Aries, you like a challenge. You don't like a pushover. I mean, of course, everybody likes somebody who is adoring and, you know, dotes on them a bit, but you need somebody that's different from yourself, because you're a leader. You have all those qualities and characteristics, right? You're just, you know, you're a motivated person, you're assertive, all those things. You need somebody that's not opposite than that. I'm not saying that, but you need somebody that is maybe just different than what you're used to. Okay, so I'm asking you to just consider that, okay? So that's good. Let's do a little bit more clarification on a couple of things. I'm going to clarify the Ace of Pentacles here. See what we have. So far, so good, though. Wondering what the apology thing, or maybe you're looking or waiting for somebody to come back and make something right, okay? Because that's in your subconscious mind. You're thinking about it a lot. I know the swords aren't here, but that's... Clarify Ace of Pentacles. Six of Swords. Let me get two more. Verify the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, Ace of Swords. Okay, let me put this, well, I'll put it here for a sec. Okay, let's talk about this. With the new opportunity coming in, I think that this came out first, the Six of Swords. Something challenging that you were dealing with in the past. I don't know what it is yet. I don't know, Aries, what that is, but clearly with the Six of Swords, you're moving away from something, and you're actually dropping the emotional and mental chaos that goes with it in terms of, I mean, you still have the lessons learned with you, right? You're still taking them with you and you're learning from them, but it's, you know, you can see with the Six of Swords still in the boat that you're carrying with you, Aries. It's you're trying to distance yourself. Let me put it that way. And with the Chariot card, very quickly. So this is coming in fast, but it's like you're not real clear with the Ace of Swords, or I'm sorry, with the Page of Swords. You're not real clear on what's coming in or what direction to go in. The Chariot is a very positive card. It's a fast-moving energy. But sometimes it asks the question, like, do you know which way you're going? Do you have the mental will and determination to go there? And you do. You do with the Ace of Pentacles, right? It's here. It's telling you to act on that. Leave the baggage behind, right? Don't mess with, like, I think that you're still trying to get some things clear in your mind with the Page of Swords. Sometimes the Page of Swords wants to get to the truth of the situation, wants to, you know, maybe even learn something new. But I think that this is, I mean, you're not going to stop this card, the Ace of Pentacles, because everything's already in play here. So it's definitely coming in for you to take advantage of. Let's see. What else? I mean, it's just so, I mean, for me, it's really clear. I mean, everything's is fine. You just have a few things going on in your subconscious. I'm gonna clarify the outcome card, the Page of Cups, just to see, you know, if we can get more information about that. Oracle about Page of Cups. Let's flip that over. High Priestess. Oh, Devil. Whoa. Woo, woo. That's too many. That is too many, too many. Let's get these. These are up and the other ones were down, so we're going to take them. Huh. Okay, so let's talk about this. 3 cards on that. It seems a little ridiculous to, or 5, I mean, to clarify the Page of Cups. I think that intuitively, you know that you don't want to, intuitively, I think going with someone who is not like your type is, with the Devil card, kind of breaking the mold of what you do in the past, this repetitive cycle, this tendency to always go for the same type, whether it's good for you or not, you do it anyway, right? So, and it's telling you that you intuitively, with the High Priestess, you know that you do that. You know that you do that, okay? And you do that, and you constantly are thinking about, listen, 2 of Swords is knowing something, but not doing anything about it, right? It's refusing to act on what you know. So here, we'll talk about this story. Let's see, in the outcome in a little bit better way. It's refusing to acknowledge and intuitively know that you always go for the same type, you know, and what it causes is you always, in the end, you have these same mental dilemmas with the 9 or the 8 of Swords. Like this card is like you're in a prison of your own making. You do this to yourself, and you do it over and over again. And then when it's all done and over, you feel like you've either cheated that other person or they've cheated you. So it's constantly ending in a situation where, you know, you're not happy. And that's all from going for the same type. That's why it is so important to, step out with the Page of Cups. This is just telling the backstory, right, of what's going on and why you should go for this, okay? It couldn't be any clearer to me. It's just it's this pattern, and now is the time to break out, okay? Now is the time to break out. I'm going to do one more. Let me just put these back. It's funny too, because embrace the flow of life. The card, as I say, embrace the flow of life. Go with the flow. Go with the opportunity that's presented to you. Give it a chance, okay? Give it a chance. Don't judge it. Don't be so critical. Okay, I want to get one more. Oops, that almost went. Oops, and Wands, passion. 7 of Wands happens to be, you know, kind of a defensive attitude with the 7 of Wands. You're being a little bit defensive, and we know that because you're kind of stuck in a pattern. 8 of Wands says coming in very hot and very quick, okay? That is a quick message from someone with the 8 of Wands. One more shake doesn't bring energy. Maybe you'll begin working together with that person. Wow. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, the World card and what you don't see coming. The cycle is changing. The world's about completion. The world is about, you know, you've actually completed one cycle and now you're on to another one. It would be awesome if you could end the cycle of kind of picking the wrong person. You know what I mean? And wow. 4 of Swords right below that. This is the 4 of Swords is the, you know, it's the happiness. It's like some people call it the halfway to marriage card. It's a true balanced card, relationship, love, and on both sides. And the Death and Rebirth tells me that the cycle's over. the cycle's over. That is awesome news, Aries. You finally are breaking free and starting over with somebody new. Yay. Okay, so let's get a couple trinkets. See what they have to say. I'm going to mix up there, and I don't want to get too many. Let's see how many I got. I'm just going to grab a few. Well, I probably grabbed too many. Ooh, I like this. Oh, you got the 2 hearts. Wow, that tells me like soulmate type relationship. Otherwise, it'd just be the 1 heart. There's lots of 1 hearts in there. So we got double heart. Oh, wow. My gosh, you got, look at, you've got a key, you got a heart and a key. This tells, do you see these two? The key and the heart tells me that, you know, someone's finally going to open up your heart and change, unlock, you know, the beliefs that you have in your subconscious mind about always choosing the same type of person. And you're going to step out of that. This is a love shot in the heart with love, and the key to open not only your heart, but your beliefs about yourself and picking the same person. Now we have an angel, guardian angel. This always tells me that your guides are working with you, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, they're working with you. They're nudging you. They're gently whispering and trying to push you in the right direction to meet this person, okay? Now, 2 other very important. I did grab too many, but that's okay. They're all very relevant. The turtle is longevity. They live forever. The turtle represents longevity, and I think this is going to be a long relationship. Whether it goes the distance and you end up marrying them or whatever, who knows? But it's going to be longer than you've had in the past, okay? Which is good. That tells me that you're growing and evolving. And the wisdom, the owl tells me right here, the owl is a symbol of wisdom and knowledge, okay? Unlocking. You're wise. You're becoming wiser than you've been in the past. You're starting to recognize your behavior, your patterns, and how to change them. So that's awesome. Okay, we're going to get a couple initials. See if we can give you any clues as to who this might be. In terms of initials, I'm mixing them up here, not looking. Okay, I've got L, I, N. There's an O, there's a U, there's an E. Let's get a couple more. There's a T, an E, and a C. So those may be relevant, okay? All right, Aries, thank you so much for joining me. If this resonated with you, please like and subscribe. It means so much to me, and it would really help me with my channel. So take care. Have a really awesome holiday break, like Christmas and whatever it is that you do. And then we will see you in January. Thanks so much. Take care.